Giddy up, you two.
Crikey!
Look at fire station. Fire truck. There's a couple in here. It's good to see. I bet these still run. It's got a charger on it, so yeah, this one will. Good old Dennis. And a Bedford. Not much water at all. What's a kettle's a great deal. So, Japanese fireman coat, 1603 to 1868. That's different. So there's plenty of boilers. Plenty of only small ones. Well, make that one's not a small one. Lincoln, Ruston. That's kind of a modern one. He's got a boiler with wood clad. Different. Have a look up in here. Cabinet maker. A bit more space. That's lovely stuff. But all this mine, this area is all built upon tin. Got a washing machine. So there's lots of boilers, metal stuff. And then some old cats. That's old. Yeah. Oh, figured. Toys. Well. Scary dolls. Quite a bit of engineering to playhouse, to teach kids to playhouse. And the boys section, cars. Yep. Cars and tanks. Marbles. Do you like a good marble? And Lego. Lego's probably too early. Very nice old toys here. Cat bones. Yeah, definitely. Not so many girls that play with them, I suppose. Morning in and watch the train go round. Are we allowed to say gollywogs anymore? I'll get gollywogs. I'm not politically correct because I grew up with gollywogs. No problem calling them gollywogs. No problem whatsoever. You're not even allowed to say Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. You're not allowed to say dwarfs anymore. Bollocks. That's what I say. These are cool. Very cool. Steering wheel. Also, looks like they actually get these going. I've got a similar, smaller one somewhere. It's got some battery in us, hasn't it? And a half, that size of it. Tabletop wool wagon. Okay. No idea how that does. Saws. Yeah, it does no good for leaving them in there like that. But doesn't matter. So it looks like he was a champion log cutter thing. Yeah. Imagine cutting something that thick with one of these. That's scary. Chainsaws. Yeah. Good old chainsaws, makes it a bit easier. A lot noise in a bit easier. Different way to do it. That looks very very safe. I like these signs. Old enamel signs. Alright. Oh wow. Yeah, this is packed. Really packed. Lead paint. Meths, poisons, varnishes. Yeah. Everything you need. Everything you need. And so I remember buying nails and that by the pound. because you always put extra in when you used to weigh it up. And the days when things was mended. I love the mountains. Uncle Joe's mint bowls will be somewhere. Cornflakes box. Tobacco tins. 3 nuns. In them home somewhere. And then wedges, axes, a lot of axes, and that's all this old metal is really good for making stuff because of the carbon content in it. Old tools and this sort of stuff, it was good metal in them days. Old meat grinders and juicers, lots of saws. I'd take some sharpening them things. Good chaps as well, look. That's beast and a half is that thing, isn't it? Circa 1928. Imagine trying to keep the flies out of here. That'd be a nightmare. It would be a nightmare. Proper butcher's block. Old maple. Nice. So I'm going to have to go and get the big battery charged. Oh wow. Wow, this is impressive. Really impressive. Miss, you've left your baby. All for different things. Most of these now just give them one pill and that's it. Johnson's baby powder. Oh, Ford Mercury. Spiders. No, thank you very much. 35 Ford. And some wheels. So this is how they used to make them round anyway. 29 6-foot rail ambulance. Lamps. Lots of lamps. That minus lamp there. Nice. No, I wouldn't have gathered that. a 1920s horse grader. Well, it's a grader, road grader, dragged by a horse, or a team of horses. Never knew that. That's quite interesting. Yeah. Oh, good old Long Johns. Freaked me out with that fucking head turned round of that thing. Piano. And they made the entertainment in them days. Right, that's going to get me battery done. One thing I didn't notice, there's a car on the top of the pub. Why not? So, a forester. So that's what a forester's called, a bootmaker. Like everything, they repaired things in them days. Circa 1880. Yeah. Very sparse. It's actually slacks. It's just built of whatever they got, I suppose. Not a chair, yep. Don't need a lot. Don't need a lot at all. So the original founder of this Herberton, he found tin in a mine over there. They made a mine over there. But over the years, this was his house that he built. So let's go and have a look that he built for his family. John Newell. Kitchen's a shed on the side. Lots of crockery. And the same old stove inside the stuck out. So you can see the better stove there, look. Get flies getting on your food, look. Nice. So this is the hotel, but it's a restaurant where you can get something to eat. I don't think there's it's still a going concern, I think. A single cell. Ooh, it's dark in here. So you've got a bed, a very uncomfortable bed, and a ball and chain, and a bucket. Yeah, with that door shut, it's going to be really dark in here. Won't be too happy at that, would you? to make corrugated roofing. That's cool. Corrugated iron. Yeah. Use tools to make tools. So that's the lathe, run by a foot pedal, probably, or a belt. That one's a wood turning lathe run by a foot. Yeah. Nice. Well, this bridge looks perfectly safe. Doesn't it? Yeah, of course it does. It does actually look safe. What is the gold in there? It moves a bit. Quite cool. But all over there's scattered machinery. I think that's a train station at level. Armstrong Holland concrete mixer. 15 horsepower engine. Different. That's old Betsy. Radiator's gone. So it's just a waiting bit for the train. The train's not going to come till 11 o'clock tomorrow. But I suppose a lot of this was abandoned in the local area, and then somebody come up with the idea of bringing it all here. Filter press. Alright, so you fill that full of stuff, whatever you want, and then that bit squeezes up and goes up there. That remains of tractors. Yeah, so pretty much most of this is been abandoned around all over the place, and they've kind of brought it all here. And somebody somewhere will be going, oh, I desperately need that part there to finish my restoration off of that part of the engine or something or other, and it's just laid up against here. Pretty cool. Studebaker president. Yeah, and pretty much these have been dug out of a field somewhere. The tractor's down there, look. Crock boat. That's pretty cool though, isn't it? So there were 4 of them trucks. I wonder if that were the type that was abandoned on Fraser Island that got stuck. That's about mixer again. So this is a borer to bore down to get water or oil, or it's probably water I'm guessing, because that's the thing that you need in Australia. Just connect the pipe, dig it down, connect the pipe, dig it down. No idea what that is. Lots of farm machinery. Yeah, that looks health and safety nightmare. So that's probably a thingamabob. I know what I mean. I definitely know what I mean. They're big cramps. You can see where the picture was. I just paint round it, it's fine. Ooh, right, what's this then? A rotary kitchen canister. That's a different idea. A fridge like that will probably still bloody work as well. But look at that for an engine. Apparently they fire that up. Fire it up every so often as well. Get a lot of these in Yorkshire. So this is a beast of an engine. It's very oily. Like inspection plate, that. Yeah. See, that's been renewed recently, but lots. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14 cylinder. This looks like a start of a fucking ship, doesn't it really? Massive thing. Looks like a start of a ship. So it's 16 cylinders. The massive brass radiator weighs close to 40 tons. That's a lot of brass. That is a lot of money, scrap value. Well, YouTube, I think that's it. I did have a piece of paper with everything on, but I seem to have lost it somewhere. I ain't tramping back all like that back there. Must be when I took my phone out to take a picture somewhere. So, it is what it is. So, I think that's it for now. I'm knackered, my feet hurt. And I need to try and find a way back. There is another bridge. I'm not sure if I have to get to it or not. I think it's down here. Right, hopefully you enjoyed that. I certainly did. And now on to the next destination. Technically, if you come here, I know it's $44, so like 22 quid. But you can come for 3 days if you want to do. But I'm not going to be here in 3 days. And as well, you get to another museum in town as well, a mining museum. But I might do, it depends how far I can find somewhere to camp. If I can find somewhere to camp reasonably close by, I'll come back and do that museum. If not, I'll just carry on, because there's another place up there. And it's problem is time's ticking now. What time is it? It's 3:30. So I want to find somewhere to camp within the next hour, really. You know, I've got to go to the next place, obviously, but yeah. So, if I got my arse out of gear earlier, it would have been alright, but I was too busy gassing like an old woman and stuff like that, like you do. But this is very pretty, look. Yeah, that's quite pretty. I like that. Yeah. Hope there's no crocodiles in here, but yeah, that's very pretty. Right, and let's go over that. So I was saying I'll try and find some work camp for the night, and maybe I'll come back tomorrow to the other place. Maybe not. We shall see. Okie doke, we better go. There might be a bit more that I haven't seen here actually. Yeah, I don't know. Right, we'll catch you later. Bye bye.